Yeah, welcome to another week of Neighborhood Physiology. And I just want to take you back to '07. Pops was preaching in the pulpit. I had a pocket full of marijuana, and I'd trade Reggie Bush for Abe Lincoln. That's just a little fun fact about me. But the main point is, I was a child. Now I'm a man. And men, they handle real business. And we're going to talk about budgeting, but just to let you know, it's a job for a strong individual. I can remember I was young. Baby boy wasn't even a year old yet. And I had, me and my wife had been dreaming and talking and all of that. But now it's really time to get to the science of it all. I told you, money is a fact. So we had to get down to the numbers. Right? I was making $10 an hour. Wasn't making no money. I was blessed, but I wasn't making no money though. You know what I mean? And so once we looked at our expenses, that's the money you got going out, the mandatory money you got going out, eating, clothing, lights, water, gas. That's mandatory. That's your expenses. And once we looked at that, we ain't really had no money talking about getting rich, talking about investing. How you gonna talk about cutting back and you ain't even got nothing really like that coming in besides the necessities? So it wasn't an easy conversation. Matter of fact, man, I can remember my wife saying like, man, you make it hard to be with you when we was talking about the money. And that stung different. I'm like, what? Like, you ain't come from money like that. What you? Nah, I digress. But what happened was I soaked that in like, okay, we already living tight. Now you talking about cutting back. Cut back what? I realized. Let's go. Let me take you to anatomy, right? I'm a scientist. Let me take you through anatomy. The woman is designed to receive, so of course she gonna want to receive. Just accept that. Me, I'm designed to give. Talking anatomy now. So we just gonna have to be comfortable with giving. Right? So that's principle number one. Be comfortable with giving. Principle number two, money is a fact, it's a science. It gotta add up, it gotta make sense. But like I say, it was a rough conversation. Times wasn't the best. Of course, she wanted more, I wanted more, and youth and patience doesn't necessarily go hand in hand. But we made it work. How I made it work, man. I'm in Publix one day, right? And I seen a bundle, 3 for $12, right? So it was just like a half a dozen roses, small little roses, not nothing elaborate. But I'm like, cool, I can get a dozen and a half because it's six rows in each. So that's 6, 12, 18. Now I got a dozen and a half. And I might get some white. I might get some kind of off-white, maybe light yellow. And I'll throw some loud colors in there. Maybe might get an orange or maybe get a red. And now I got a nice little bouquet for the 12-piece. I'm saying that to say you got to continue to give. She want to receive. This going to help y'all be patient. This going to help life be beautiful. You got to continue to give. Even when you cutting back, you got to continue to give. Show her that you appreciate her. Show her that she's important. Maybe birthdays, I might step it up $300 purse. I didn't stretch to make that happen. But long story short, if you ain't working with much, you still gonna have to get scientific to build your wealth, grow in wealth, and you're gonna have to budget. It's gonna be a hard conversation, and it's gonna take a little while, but you can continue to give, continue to show her she's important. You know me, I'm washing dishes, folding clothes, I'm doing whatever. All this gonna make the transition easier. But you're going to have to get down to the nitty gritty and cut back and really build, really have goals in mind. You got to have a goal in mind, because if you cutting back, you cutting off cable. You know what I mean? If you eating peanut butter and jelly, you know what I'm saying, Roman noodles, why would you do that if you ain't have a specific goal in mind? So it go back to having a specific goal in mind. And y'all can definitely make it work. You be young, you start now. The only difference between me and a lot of people coming up in a similar situation is I got started early. I got started earlier than a lot of people, so now I'm more comfortable at 31 than a lot of people. But I grinded the whole time. Invested in property. I got a house when I was in my 20s. Shout out to my guy, Kenny, he just bought him and his lady a house, him and his new baby. But yeah, just to review the principles, man. You got to treat money as a science, as a fact. You got to keep your lady happy, do things to help her be patient, and you got to cut back. You're going to have to cut back. Simple stuff. Like, I can't go out to eat all the time. I start thinking, like, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I know when I go to the grocery store, I might have one thing on the list, and I might come out that thing with 10 things. So I had to tell myself, like, nah, just wait till next Tuesday to go. You'll be all right. Find something to snack on in the house. Make a miracle happen. Mama did it. Put something together. Make it taste good. Mama did it. I want wings tonight, man. I'm going to just wait till Friday. It's Monday. I'm going to have to wait till Friday. You're going to have to literally cut back. You have to cut back. Don't go at your lady talk about, man, we done came up with this budget and you done broke the budget. Of course, she going to have to be there with you. She going to have to be disciplined. She going to have to go through with you. But at the same time, you got to put the buck of the weight on your own shoulders and make it happen. I'll see y'all maybe next week. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, don't let me forget this. I'm Real Deal Grinding. I'm on campus right now pursuing a doctorate degree. That's another key to helping her be patient, helping your lady be patient. You gotta actually be pursuing something that's gonna pay off. You gotta be investing your time and your energy into something that's gonna pay off. You can say, baby, like, this gonna take me 5 years, but in 5 years I'm gonna do this, and this. And all we gotta do is be patient. And whatever pushback you get, you're going to compensate by just giving it all your all, just grinding it out. But like I say, man, I'm here with y'all, and I'll be back sooner than later.